And now you've got the Supreme Court. Let's look at this war of words, Thomas, brewing between the Supreme Court Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg and Donald Trump. Justice Ginsburg firing the first shot at in a New York Times interview. She said, and I quote, "I can't imagine what this place would be. I can't imagine what the country would be with Donald Trump as our president." She has since doubled down on those comments. Now, the presumptive GOP presidential nominee, Donald Trump, is firing back. He's got an early morning tweet this morning, and he writes, "Justice Ginsburg of the U.S. Supreme Court has embarrassed all by making very dumb political statements about me. Her mind is shot. Resign." What do you think about this, Thomas? I mean, very unusual for a Supreme Court justice, a sitting Supreme Court justice, to weigh in on a presidential candidate.
It is extraordinary. And look, I have a huge amount of respect for Justice Ginsburg. But if I were advising her, I think I would probably have said, don't go down this road. Because, look, at the end of the day, so much of the Supreme Court's institutional credibility rests on the notion that they're above partisan politics. And they just don't wade into this fray. And so for Justice Ginsburg to engage in kind of the back and forth with Donald Trump, I don't see how that helps the Supreme Court.
The federal code of conduct for federal judges, now it does not apply to Supreme Court justices, says that you're not supposed to, quote, publicly endorse or oppose a candidate for public office. But she's 83. Maybe she doesn't care. And we do know that, remember last year when she fell asleep during the State of the Union address?
Oh, yeah.
She said she wasn't 100% sober because she'd been drinking wine at dinner. She said that.
That's what she
and
said.
I'm just making a joke about it. But again, Ruth's living on the edge.
She just seems to say whatever.
She doesn't care.
Wait, but this is a consistent pattern for her, because she actually made a comment on gay marriage before the Supreme Court actually ruled on it, which is actually kind of alarming as well. So this is a consistent pattern for her, and it's really actually unnerving.
And you would think that you would know that your opinions would be taken more seriously if you at least tried to appear more impartial than that.
Yeah. No, I think it's highly inappropriate. I think everybody would agree.
Yeah.
Thomas, thanks very much for weighing in this morning. We appreciate it.
Thank you. Good morning.
Thomas Dupree there joining us.